Welcome to my channel. My name is Dexy and today I'm going to be showing you how to make some shea butter body cream. Now I'm going to measure out my butter, and you can get your butter from Amazon or any wholesale seller. And I'm using unrefined shea butter in the color ivory. Now I'm going to transfer the bowl of shea butter over the boiling pot of water, and this system is called a double boiler system. And I'm going to let that melt down until it gets to an oil. In the meantime, I'm going to mix my oils together to pour it into the melted shea butter once it's finished. The oils that I'm going to be using for this cream are apricot, jojoba, grapeseed, castor, coconut, and vitamin E oil. So you want to check to see the progress of your butter and stir it while it's melting. And you don't want to have your butter boiling, so turn your stove down if you see that your butter starts to boil. So I switched the bowl because I like to have a bigger bowl when I'm whipping the butter so I could have enough space. Now that the butter is melted, we're going to add the oils that we measured before and mix it all together. So after mixing the oils, we're going to add this to the fridge or freezer so that the butter can solidify before we start the whipping process. So this has been sitting in the freezer for about 30 to 40 minutes, and you don't want to over freeze it because you want to be able to whip it easily. Now I'm getting ready to whip it, and I'm going to show you the consistency you need it to be after you take it out the freezer. As you can see, it's not too hard, and that's the consistency that you need so that your butter can whip into a soft and creamy moisturizer. So I'm gonna finish whipping up this butter and I'll be right back. And you want to use a spatula to get the corners of the bowl to make sure everything is being whipped properly. After about 10 minutes of whipping, I'm going to add some arrowroot powder, and this is basically to cut the oil so that the butter won't be too greasy on your skin. Before you start whipping it again, you want to take your mixer or a spatula and fold it in to prevent it from flying everywhere. So I'm gonna whip it again for about 10 more minutes, and that will be the end of the whipping process. So I'm finished with the whipping process, and this is how it looks. As you can see, it looks very fluffy, and that's also one of the purpose of the arrowroot powder. Now I'm gonna test it out for you to see the consistency of the butter. It feels very soft and light on my hands, and it's not greasy.